Welcome everybody. We are concluding our foam roll series. We've talked about common ways to roll out upper quarter, upper body areas for your soft tissue to relieve things like neck pain, upper back stiffness, rotator cuff injuries. We've also done a lower quarter series to address things through the quads, the hamstrings, tendonitis, knee pain, patellar tendonitis, those types of things, as well as calf strains. So check those videos out if you haven't seen them. Today we're talking about core stability and how to use your foam roller to stabilize. Again, I'm Joe from Choice Physical Therapy.
I'm Jen, also from Choice Physical Therapy.
And so we're going to walk through some foundational exercises that you can use your foam roller for core stability. So the first one, we're going to have Jen go on to a hands and knees position. So commonly this exercise is referred to as a bird dog. You can use your foam roller now and place it along the spine. Grab a friend to help. And what you're looking for is 3 points of contact. 1, 2, and 3. So kind of where your waistline is, your mid-back, and your head all should be in contact. I'm going to ask Jen to widen her knees apart just a little bit. Good. And then just give a slight arch in her lower back. Perfect. With that staying there, she's just going to bring the rib cage up. There you go. And it'll kick right into the spine. As people start and they get the hang of it, it's going to stay and it'll balance. It will start to roll. We're working with a cylinder. So the first part of the exercise is just trying to keep that foam roller balanced. Once Jen gets that, now one arm can reach forward and she takes away a point of stability. It really magnifies the challenge of the bird dog exercise. You can bring that down, Jen, and the other side. Because you have a round cylinder, as it starts to move, as her body compensates and that core control gets thrown off, the cylinder will move. Good, bring it down. And then lastly, we take it into arm, opposite leg. It's a much different, more challenging exercise than if we just took the foam roller away and had Jen do a bird dog. Perfect. All right, Jen, you're going to lie on your back next. Next, we're going to position the foam roll between Jen's right knee and her left arm. The right arm's going to go up towards the ceiling. Perfect. And then what she's going to do is try to compress the foam roller between this arm and her knee. As she does that, her abs will kick in automatically. From here, she's going to slide the left leg down as the right arm extends. And then back up. Good. And then again, compress the roll as the left leg slides, the right arm goes overhead. Very similar sequence, very similar movement pattern to what we just worked on with the bird dog. We're looking for stability through the core as the extremities start to move, and then she would just switch and do the opposite diagonal. About 5 to 10 reps on each side. As the heel slide becomes easier, you can start to lift the foot completely off of the table or the surface you're lying on and bring it out that way. If you get any clunking or pain or discomfort, hold off or go back to the heel slide portion. Perfect. Jen's going to take me through a couple exercises now.
Okay, so these are a little bit more advanced for some core strengthening. So first one, we're going to do our bridges with the foam roll under the feet. So the foam roll is going to make the base of support a little bit more unstable and add a little bit more challenge to the core. So what Joe's going to do is he's going to flatten out his back so that this way he gets a good amount of core activation while doing this. And then after he flattens out his back against the table, he's going to lift his hips up into the air while trying to keep balance on the foam roll and then come back down slowly. Good. So this is a really good way to challenge your base of support, but also really engage those muscles for some core activation and getting some good support for the lumbar spine. The next exercise that we want to do is
planks. So we're going to take it into planks and some sawing versions of the planks.
Thank you. The planks. So Joe's going to get into a plank position with his forearms on the foam roll, and what he's going to do is he's just going to gently roll out, really trying to keep his core stable, not letting those ribs flare towards the table. And he's got his knees positioned still on the ground, his feet on the ground as well. and then coming back in nice and controlled. So those are also a little bit more challenging.
And you can take that up into the full plank variation. For those that you really want to challenge or you really want to see your abs shake, go ahead and try that in the full plank variation. So those are some stabilization exercises you can do, some core exercises, glute exercise that you can do with the foam roller. Again, my name's Joe.
I'm Jen.
From Choice Physical Therapy. Hope you've enjoyed the series. If you missed any of the previous videos, check them out on our YouTube channel.